Well, Richard, here's just a quick update on some of the 400 Super America parts. We did source some new exhaust hangers. So I think there's 36 of these that hold up the exhaust system. So they have the very nice reinforced rubber correct finish on the ends. And the old ones just become very deteriorated and break. So these are the correct aluminum spacers that go on either side of the mounting tabs. And so we just ended up having a machine shop just make some new ones for us. So the local machinist is very accommodating, very convenient. The seat tracks we also restored. So there's a total of 4 seat tracks, 2 per seat. And inside each track there's 2 wheels. And the original wheels were just old and flat spotted. And so we did find some new wheels and modified those to fit in the existing channels. And then cleaned up the tracks and had them CAD plated. So these are ready for installation. So you can see they just, even just with fingertip pressure, they move really nice. So this is mounted under the seat on the inboard side. And this is the outer seat track, again, mounts under the seat. And this is what facilitates adjustment. Each one of those little rectangular perforations is a seat adjustment. And everything came apart and was CAD plated as well. So that's passenger side, and this would be driver's side. And then moving on to the center console. The gauges were restored by a company in Albuquerque, New Mexico called MoMA. And did a wonderful job recreating all of the artwork and calibration of the units and rebuilding of the individual components. So these are all the original knobs that were with the car and their switches. So each one of them was taken apart and cleaned and tested and then reassembled. Same is true with the temperature control. So this came apart and was cleaned and made sure everything was fully operational. The leather is an Italian leather that's surface dyed, and it matches the old sample that was with the car. It was done by a gentleman by the name of Grillo, and Grillo's no longer with us. He had some tragedy in his life, and with the passing of his wife, and now he's a single parent with 3 daughters, and the eldest is about 13. So between life and his day job, he said he just couldn't put forth the passion that was needed on this car. So currently looking for an upholsterer. The wheel nuts, I do believe these were the originals, and when they were replated over the years, some of this detail is lost. And so I sent everything to a gentleman by the name of Scott Babcock in Southern California, and he actually freshens up all the engraving. It's a wonderful job. And then after the engraving, they're sent to the plating shop. So all 4 for chrome plating. I currently am using Brightworks in Troy, Ohio. And then here's just the tachometer. Again, all this artwork is new. And the gauges, as I said earlier, were tested and calibrated. So they look really nice. A lot of people like to roll back the odometer to 0, but I left the 87,791 on the odometer. That was the mileage when Dan had parked this car in the 80s. And so I just found it somewhat fitting just to leave this mileage on the odometer. And then also, most recently, just found a really nice original key. So the original keys have these markings, and this one says Torino. So made in Italy. And they have to have this little black plastic cap on the end of the key. This is what the vehicle would have been supplied with originally. And have a very nice key fob to complement the key. And these are the bumper brackets. The bumpers are still at the plating shop, but each one was cleaned and recad plated, have the correct hardware. So I'm just waiting for the bumpers to come back now. But of course, here's some more of the plating, interior door handles and ashtray and driving lamps and rear view mirror. And then Brightworks is also doing the rest of the plating, and this is just the door sill. So these are made of brass, and they did just a wonderful job polishing and then replating. Got a mirror-like finish. You can actually see the detail of the inside of the ceiling of the shop here. They did a great job. So that's just a small sampling of kind of where we're at with the parts. And like I said, I'll do a separate video on the car, the engine, and some of the body details. So hope all's well, and hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.